welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Derek Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So, it's Sunday, August 5th, so that means it's going to be the last day of Gen Con, and I'm actually surprised that, for the most part, the Gen Con news has been quiet this year for releases and such. At least I'm not seeing much of it pop up on places like EnWorld, and that's where you would normally find it. Now, some updates to yesterday's Gen Con. Gen Con? I guess that works. Gen Con. The individual that allegedly assaulted the YouTuber outside of a bar in Indianapolis, the bar was a tin roof, he apparently is the owner of a game store and has a Kickstarter that funded 5 years ago, I want to say. It's 4 years late. He hasn't had an official announcement on the Kickstarter in well over a year. So it might be something that I am going to have to start digging into and doing the post-project due diligence on it. Maybe a little focus on it. I just found that out yesterday, so I got to do a little digging. There's also, according to an article on Reddit, so I'm going to say this is unconfirmed, that apparently on Thursday, when the president of Gamma got into a disagreement or a minor altercation with two Gen Con employees and shoved them, and was thereafter ejected from the con. Again, I can only find and mention this on Reddit. I don't find it anywhere else, so consider that unconfirmed. Now, before we go on to the rest of this wonderful episode, I've got I received some messages from good folks. So first, apparently I have a belated birthday greeting. So let me share that with you. 1 second.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eric. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, mate. I was going to get you some waterproof Ninja Special Forces dice tubes off Kickstarter, but it's been a bit of a slow month work-wise, so I've had to pull out on that idea. Anyway, belated birthday greetings to you, mate. Keep up the good work, and all the best from Colin at Spike Pit.
All right, Colin, holy shit. You really scared me with that one. Admittedly, in a good way. You entertained my wife with it. Yeah, I guess having a member of the male species sing you happy birthday in a quasi-sexy voice, but with a British accent, is quasi-cool. So thank you, I think. And for those of you that had to listen to it, I hope you didn't drive off the road. All right. Again, Colin, thank you. And next we have a message from Jason Hobbs in regards to Gen Con. So let's get his little tidbit.
Hey, Eric. It's Hobbs with Random Screed. Hey, I'm on my way home from Gen Con. I went for 1 day. It was more than enough for me. I did not see any head punching. I didn't even really see any loud discussions. Of course, I was mostly with my tribe hanging out at the Embassy Suites with the DCC crowd and my buddy Thaddeus Moore, who I talked with at length about the lack of showing for the OSR at Gen Con. I've talked multiple times about the splintering of the OSR and how it's segmenting, and specifically the art house portion of it. and how it has actually bridged some gaps between the OSR and the 5e group, and I think that's part of the reason. Anyway, good episode, man. Talk to you. Bye.
Thank you, Jason, for that update. Yeah, the whole thing with the community, you call it a splintering. I'm going to say that it's never been a homogenized community in the first place. It's always been a community with its own little tent poles and standard flags that people rally around. And while there is a general common interest in the community as a whole, these little subsets have always been there, some larger than others, some more influential than others. And there's overlap. You can be in more than one of these subsets within the OSR. But yeah, that's the way I've always seen it. It's never been like you could say this is it, because some people will only want to play the original. Some people only want to play the clones. Some people only want to play a certain clone. Some people only believe in homebrewing, and they focus their socialization within the OSR on people with similar interests. And I've seen that, and that's fine. That's a community as large as ours, and although it is small compared to RPGs on a whole, it is certainly a large community compared to, I don't know, the size of the population of certain small towns and villages. And we're spread across the world, so of course you're going to have different focuses within it. That's just my random thoughts on a topic. So, moving on from there. Yesterday was a busy day on the blog site. I got a lot of posts up with the help from others, which is awesome, as always. And I just want to... You might have missed some of what was going on there, and I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about the Discord community real quick, too. So, Jane Spawn is crowdsourcing source booking. He is crowdsourcing a source book for his Untold Adventures game. If you know what Untold Adventures is, it's a bit of a rewrite of White Box. It's completely compatible with the Swords and Wizardry rules that you know and love, but it's there to just give you an easier entry. And he's got a community up on G Plus now to bring together the source book, a compilation of short dungeon crawl adventures, and they plan on using the available commercial use maps by Dyson, the one that are available for free thanks to Dyson's Patreon. So if you're interested in that, I'll include a link to the post, and the post that goes to this one, but otherwise just go to Tenkar's Tavern. This is stuff from yesterday. We had a guest review. It covered Axe. Probably the best written review I've seen ever. I was very happy to share it. I'm looking forward to more from Christopher Bishop. As many of you know, I've mentioned this before, I am open to guest posts at the tavern. Send me a pitch. You can even send the pitches to tencars.tavern@gmail.com and just say blog pitch in the topic for it, and we'll look at it. The other thing I want to talk about from yesterday's posts at the blog, like I said, it was a busy one. Wenger Santanis, he is until August 20th, so you got 2 weeks to hop on this one. He is offering Liberation of the Demon Slayer in PDF for free. It's personally, I think, one of Wenger's better pieces. Normally it's $9 in PDF. The idea that you can grab it for free is awesome. I think you should. I'll include a link to that on a post that goes along with this one. Otherwise, you can go to drive-through. Look up Liberation of the Demon Slayer, or look up. Well, I can't even spell. I couldn't. If you're going to spell his publishing company, Corthalis, with the apostrophe between the T and the T, I'd fail. So just look up Demon Slayer or Liberation of the Demon Slayer. You'll find it. So those are the highlights from yesterday. What I'd like to also mention is that with our Discord server, we're knocking on 750 members in the Discord community for it. So that's awesome. We have two things going on that you should know about. Okay. If you are a third-party publisher of old school games or material that supports gaming, like mapping programs or some sort of stuff, or system neutral stuff, or even if you just publish from multiple systems, we do offer your own channel in the Tavern's Discord server. It would be something that we do for publishers. It's a whole publisher section. And we're also offering a section now for content creators. So if you have a blog, a YouTube channel, a podcast, Twitch, and you're looking to gain access or be part of the Taverns community, which is growing in leaps and bounds, it's awesome. We just opened up a section or a grouping for content creators, and you can have your own channel. So even if you have your own Discord server, like some of our publishers do, they like having a channel at our Discord server to be kind of zoomed in on the community. We're about 750 members and growing. And when I say growing overnight, we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folks overnight. I mean, I can't stress that is just amazing. that just picks up. So I'll include a link to the Discord server also on the post that goes along with this. And I think that if you want to continue interacting with folks in your specific community, or to grow the people that are into, or to try to get more people to find what you're producing, the 10 Cars Tavern Discord server is probably a good choice for you to check out. I'll include an invite code again on the podcast post that goes along with this. I mean, I could read it out to you too, if you would like. https://f_RE_GMUD. That's what you would put into your browser, or take you right to our Discord server and allow you to join. All right, folks. Appreciate it all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for stopping by. Colin, thank you for the birthday wishes. Hobbs, thanks for checking in. God bless. Stay safe. Roll your dice well. And I will check in with you all again tomorrow.